Alright, if that's the case, on to the lit yard, because I've been spoiled by at least one modern gaming convention, which is being able to sell your junk.
What?
Welcome to the arcade.
Well, I mean, in these old retro-style side-scrollers, you can't really sell stuff. Even in Mega Man and such. I mean, I guess what I'm really saying is I've been spoiled by Breath of the Wild and being able to just sell junk when you need to buy stuff.
Yeah, but in Breath of the Wild, your stuff is falling apart constantly.
That is true.
Wait, hold on. What did that say? Did it say co-op?
I thought it just said defeat Spectre Knight.
Okay, sorry. I might have just read something strangely.
Okay.
Fun fact, and I don't know why we didn't do this. It's a cheat code that you can enter.
Yeah?
That puts this game in butt mode.
Butt mode?
Butt mode.
Does everybody look like a butt?
No. It changes all instances of, like, night, shovel, health, and mana to butt.
Oh.
So there's this screenshot that says, of all heroes, none shone brighter than butt and shield butt. And King Butt. Don't forget King Butt. Oh, so we are in Spectre Knight's stage with some sort of frog print. Do you think it's supposed to be a frog prince or what?
I don't know. I mean,
I always thought it was a little crown.
It could be a crown. Maybe it's what's conducting the electricity. Maybe it's some sort of bomb. Boy, oh boy.
Oh, the secrets. I mean, they're not all super important. Actually, none of them are.
Nothing to lose your head over.
Now I have to listen to you and Croaker. Actually, I really appreciate a lot of those puns. You gonna get up there? Nope.
Oh, nope, I guess not. No secrets for me, thanks.
It's not really a secret, it's just like more cash. Which is totally not a thing that you mentioned wanting. Earn easy money in your dreams. What? Things I should not be doing on camera. Reading facts. Look at the little ghosty guy!
No, he's coming to get me.
Cannot bounce.
I guess that makes sense, right?
Do you think that pile is haunted, or that it's just the red light of the weird world that this level is in?
I think it's just the red light. I think it's a pile of money offered to an angry ghost to try to appease it, try to keep it from being so angry and such a giant skeleton man.
Just bounce off Skeleton Man's head.
Yep.
Was this the room that something happens in?
I mean, it certainly looks like it, right? It looks like you should just be able to push up here and go through, but...
That's true. No, this is a different room. It's more apparent.
Ooh. Alright.
Also, what is that? It's like a weird little bush that you knock into the air, and then it's like, oh yeah, I'm a bush. That's fun.
Maybe it's just like some sort of bush-vine combo?
Oh, it like spirals up in the air. It's very strange. Gotta go enrage this frog first before I go murder that other frog.
Yep. Okay.
You've got this, Z. It's hard for me to say, but I think you've got this.
Finally took out that frog.
Oh boy. Well, good luck.
Yep, this is the end of it.
You're done.
Ha!
Thanks for playing. Oh, go back. Or not. Do whatever you want. I don't care.
Alright, there's a little skull there.
Well, it's especially hard to see in the the darkness. I just love all the attention to detail. So good. I wanted to try to get all the achievements in this game, but it's really hard.
Are there a lot of them?
One of them is don't die, ever. I feel like that would be my main failing point. One of many. I got most of them.
Yeah?
Yeah. The nice thing about... So we're playing on a separate... I have a bunch of games on my Steam, and I set up a Steam account for the Nickscast. So the nice thing is, whenever Z is playing these, it's like we're playing these games for the first time.
Yeah.
So I can see what the heck shenanigans Z is going to get up to. Or G, or whoever.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, if I was a skeleton, I'm not sure how much longer I would want to go on living either.
Yeah. Yeah, skeletons, they're like cats, you know, they just don't like that water.
That's all the dissolving of the... Oh, you have to do something weird here, like knock it up twice. So like...
Okay.
Yep. Yeah, you got it.
Oh. Oh boy. This is already a bad idea. Oh no!
I thought you had died.
I'm gonna let the ghost move a little bit. Come over here, ghost. Okay. Go.
Oh my goodness.
Ah!
Oh, that was just not a good idea. Oh my goodness. Here's a question for you, Z. What games are you looking forward to right now? As we're recording this, E3 is right around the corner, I believe.
Yes.
And you actually watched the Nintendo Direct about not the next really cool Pokemon game.
You mean the Pokemon Direct? That was about Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon?
Yeah, that does not sound like a thing that's ultra exciting.
Or Pokken Tournament on the Switch? Damn it.
Just jump right to your death.
I totally just jumped right to my death.
Got too excited about that Pokken tournament.
I got way too excited. It's gonna really switch things up.
Why do we do a show together? Why do we do two shows together?
It's a good question. For the same reason that I'm gonna keep trying to do this until I'm out of gold.
Really? I don't even know. I think you just have smaller and smaller amounts that end up, or maybe they stop giving bags. I never found out. I didn't really want to try to find out. Right. I am not big into gaming news. I just hear bits and pieces.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't even know what big games are coming out or are rumored to come out. Hopefully something for the Switch that makes it more worth it other than just Breath of the Wild. Oh, there you go again. Do you get to keep the music note, though?
I think so.
If so, you should probably just keep moving.
I'm gonna keep moving regardless, and then, you know, if it happens, happens. But, like, I do pay attention to the video game news, mostly the Nintendo stuff, so as far as, like, PlayStation and... Yeah, this is gonna be slightly more tricky. As far as like the PlayStation and Xbox stuff goes, I don't really know that much about it. With Nintendo, I know that they're doing like they've got some sort of a show planned for E3. I think it's just another Nintendo Direct. I think they're aiming to make it like shiny stuff and string. I don't care if I've endangered my life.
I mean, I think you can get back up there. I don't think the game ever puts you in a position where you're stuck.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, the game's teaching you right now. It's like, look, there are things. There are multiple things. Oh my. Okay, yeah, you could do it this way. I'm really wondering if you're gonna stab yourself to death. Ah! What? What?
No. Ah. Oh boy.
Right, so following video game news or something like that.
Yes. Anyway, I've heard that they're going to try for a 30-minute Nintendo Direct, where, you know, it gives them a chance to just sit there and talk about their games for 30 minutes. Usually they spend like 2 minutes on each, 2-3 minutes on each one, so that's maybe 10 games. I don't know, as always, you know, every time that E3 rolls around, the number one thing that people... that people are asking for, are hoping for, are predicting, is that there will be some kind of Metroid game.
It's funny how many people are absolutely in love with the Metroid series and how little love the series gets.
Yeah.
Like when was the last really good Metroid game that came out? Prime?
Probably, yeah.
Like Prime 3, I guess? I mean, Prime 3 wasn't amazing, but it's probably the best of that series, kind of. What am I looking for?
Well, it's like the most advanced, for sure.
Yeah. But I mean, that was like the last good Metroid game series, which itself came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Because there was nothing on the N64.
No. Well, didn't they start Prime like one or something as a 64 game, but then it was like too late in the cycle or something, so they had to bump it up?
Possibly. I have no idea. I'd have a hard time imagining them doing it on the N64 because like there was a lot of stuff that goes on in the GameCube version of the game.
Yeah.
I would find that hard to imagine. Not that I don't like the I love Super Metroid, and it's been a long time since I played Prime, but I had a lot of fun playing that. But I don't know, I just feel like a lot of the awesome parts of Super Metroid in that game, indie developers have just taken up and put into like a million different other games.
Yeah, I mean, you even have the Metroid fan game, Axiom Verge.
Oh, I mean, I don't know if that's actually...
Well, it's not quite as much of a fan game as another one that's like Metroid. Oh no, it's like one of the Game Boy Metroid games or something, but like done better, or Metroid 2 or something. There's like a fan game that's actually pretty well done and people enjoy a lot that Nintendo hasn't done anything about, because sometimes that's just the way they do.
You trying to get back up there?
I am. There's got to be something secret over here.
There is. It's actually a really good something. I think this is where you get the invulnerability amulet, which you totally can afford, maybe.
Maybe if there's some sort of crazy discount.
Hey!
Oh, wow.
Oh, you lucked out.
That is really cheap.
The phase locket is my favorite.
Yeah.
Towards the end of the game, when you have like lots of mana, it's just like phase. Phase. In fact, you could be using it right now. Because it also gives you hang time.
Okay.
So like if you jump in the air and do it, there's like a moment where you hang in the air. And then you're invulnerable briefly, and then it wears off.
Interesting.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess it hasn't been as successful as many of their other games, and it doesn't really fill the same demographic that many of the other Nintendo games try to fill out, right? Like Pokemon and Mario and those kinds of games, they're not like super kiddie games. They're pretty family friendly. They're like all ages.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But Prime is just like a little bit different and continues to get a little bit different as more and more games. Oh my goodness, you're because you're dealing with big bads and you're like actually like killing things, whether they die in explosions or not.
Isn't it kind of like I mean, I feel like it's a oversimplification of what Metroid Prime is. No, I was actually going to say, isn't it kind of like Zelda, but with a gun in space?
Yeah, and I wonder if that just doesn't sell as well. Like, people prefer medieval times to space.
Well, I mean, it's kind of weird because, like, for the longest time...
Oh,
boy.
You did.
Good thing that head is too hard to handle.
Just bash up against that wall, by the way.
Okay.
I think you can do it the second time.
Ooh.
I'm not sure. There's one of those in this area.
Okay. But, like, it's kind of Nintendo's shooter before Splatoon anyway. Because they don't really have anything that's like that.
Splatoon's kind of a different game, though, from what I've seen.
Yeah, it's not... I mean, the weird thing with Metroid, I guess, overall, is that it was dark and gritty before dark and gritty was, like, a thing that everything else had to be. Because it was inspired by Alien.
Okay,
heavily.
Yeah, sure. No, the way to get up there is actually from the other side of the map.
Got it.
That's what I thought. It was a double hit, but I think you actually jump over the top.
Okay.
Which is the game being like, oh, there are other things you can do that we haven't told you about. Hope you didn't need that.
No! Oh boy.
Despite all the deaths,
Yeah?
and there haven't been like a lot of deaths. I mean, there've been a bunch in this level.
Yep.
The game still moves pretty quickly.
Oh yeah, I mean, like, I think that's just one of the characteristics that it brings over from the old
did you
NES
see there was a
games.
crossover there? Like, you don't try, but you see there's a cross?
Yep.
So that's your hint that you can, like, bounce over top.
Got it. Got it.
Sneaky game.
Yep. Well, I mean, it's... Oh,
That's supposed to happen.
okay. It's not quite as much as, like, the Goomba in the first level of Super Mario Bros., but I mean, it's like the game it's the game teaching you stuff, right? Trying to teach you stuff without telling you.
I don't know how you would figure out that you're able to fall behind the white panels. Or that you can...
Oh, no, I meant, like, Super Mario Bros., the first one.
Oh, how it
where it's
slowly
just, like,
ambles towards you?
Yeah, and you're like, oh no, what do I do? Do I run away or go forward? And then most people go forward and they realize, oh, I can just jump on those.
Yeah, you try to go backwards and the stage doesn't move.
Yep.
That's true.
Yeah.
I thought, like, I was thinking of the weird things like falling through the white panel or like flying up into that fortress and getting the... It's like, how are we supposed to know that? It's like, oh, you saw the wizard back in the 1980s, early 90s. It's like, what? Shut up.
Oh boy.
It's not obvious. Oh, this is going to be hard. I think you can just bounce off the tree when you've got it up, but you need to time it so that you can land on.
Land on a thing I can't see. Got it.
I mean, you're good at this, so it'll be fine. That could have
Almost.
gone much worse. It looks like they've set it up in a way that even if you fail, like, the likelihood of falling to your death is pretty low.
Yeah, they've got that little ledge there for you. Oh man. But in terms of video game news.
Oh yeah, that
3
question that we were talking about earlier.
Sorry. At this point, you know, like, for the longest time, I have been keeping up with Nintendo's systems and whatnot. And I
watch
mean,
out, that's a...
yeah. But I don't know. I still don't really see much of a reason to get a Switch per se. It's a really cool concept and it's a really cool system. But I mean,
Just keep going.
I picked up
Go to the left.
first things
Hit that
first.
block.
I picked up Breath of the Wild for the Wii U, and like right now, that's the game to get for the Switch.
Yeah, I've... who did I run into? We were at Lulu's birthday party,
Mm-hmm.
and I found out that some of her friends are huge Zelda fans, which was amazing, because I didn't
Yeah.
know that.
Yeah,
And it's like, oh, you've been playing Breath of the Wild on the Switch? It's like, no. And I was just like, oh, okay. Meanwhile, 2 people at work have like caved and got a Switch for that exact game.
yeah.
Oh, you're gonna blast it. Oh, yeah, I don't know.
I feel like that's probably the better choice.
Given your playstyle, yes. Good old Banana Knight. You can do the Z. No, they...
So, but okay, so those friends of Lulu's were playing it on a Wii U.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, I would too if I spent a lot of time playing games. Actually, it's funny, when I'm going to play a game, I'm like, oh, I don't have a lot of time, I should just play some games. So I'll play like Tharsis, which is like the worst.
Oh,
Tharsis is... It's not a bad game, it's just like, it's a nice short kind of game.
yeah.
Tharsis is a game where you're on a mission to Mars, and there's like 5 of you.
Okay.
And what ends up happening is, oh no, there's a catastrophic event, and one of the people dies, and one of the modules in your lander, whatever, breaks. And then you have to survive I think it's 10 weeks to get to Mars. Mm-hmm. And it's really simple game. There's a bunch of modules on the spacecraft, and every week you can move people to different modules and assign them. But every week there's like 2 or 3 bad things that happen, which can like injure your crew or damage modules or destroy the hull of the ship. And every time that happens, like, it'll increase the stress or whatever. But, like, usually what happens is the ship explodes. Rarely have I died because all of the crew members have died. But, like, that's the thing. And to play, you put a person in a module, and then you roll a bunch of dice. And then the dice, if you roll high, you can use it for the special ability, or you can use the ability in the room, or you can, like, start to repair damaged stuff. But, like, even on... Oh, what? Man. Just wrecking house. Anyway, it's a short game, but, like, you almost always lose, even on easy mode.
Wow.
Whereas I could be making small progress in anything else.
Yeah.
I could be playing through, like, Spectre of Shadows or finishing Plague Knight.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Or I'll buy, like, a whole bunch of games on Steam, or...
It's summer.
Humble
Time
Bundle.
for Steam sales.
Oh, that actually is coming up. Like, probably around Independence Day, Canada Day. Yeah, save him! You fight all the rat people night people. Oh, there's just free money. Yeah, do that. Get free money. You can do this, Z. But remember, saving them is more important. Whoa, that's a lot of...
Got him.
No, go for the chest.
Ooh.
Free tacos.
Cool. To a good home.
Yeah, I don't know. That's why I like doing this show, because... I mean, this isn't a great example. We're playing a game that you've heard of, your fiancé has played, I have played, and everybody's heard of.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, I never really noticed how the lava has, like, burned everything around that village. Anyway. But I don't know how to play a lot of games. That's why I like doing this, because we can technically try new stuff. We got to try Hyper Light Drifter, which will eventually come back and finish. And we'll probably play Sonic Mania, a game that I would not have thought to play until there was a really cool video on the internets.
Oh. Is Sonic Mania at all 3D?
No, it is a 2D game. It, like, literally looks like the same style as Sonic & Knuckles 3. It looks really good, but it doesn't look like a new game. It's not like Sonic Adventure. It's not like any of that. It's an old style game. Which I'm in favor of.
Yeah. I mean, I haven't really followed Sonic since the Genesis days, but...
There's been a lot of garbage.
Yeah, it seems like the move to 3D was not kind to Sonic.
Right. Well, hopefully we'll find out... No, we won't find out about that on next time. But hopefully we will get to see more of Shovel Knight's adventures next episode of Fanthropological Arcade.
Yes.
Shovel Knight.